I'm a big Lucina in doubles guy.
I'm a big fan of Joker in doubles, but what can I say?
Joker is always playing doubles.
Joker's the new Cloud of doubles.
Low key.
Like, not even low key. He's just that good.
I mean, usually, like, just following trends here, the characters with a lot of good options usually end up being good in most of the events. You know, Joker is really good in singles, Joker is really good in doubles.
Oh my goodness, is that it for...
No, Riddles is going to be able to make it back from there.
Joker's just such an incredible recovery. Oh my god, he tried to style on him.
He tried to go for the 9. Which, I mean, if you get that, that's a whole stock. If you miss that, you're not really in a lot of trouble. We see Peachfuzz was able to pull that off and pull away and not get punished too hard for that.
I would have considered that 2 or 3 stocks, especially that kind of style. He went for it all.
For sure. That's the true RNG. You know, hero mains, Game & Watch walks so that you could run. Always remember that. G0nard is just throwing hands right now. So Little Mac is actually one of the more interesting characters in doubles. When he's able to not get bullied like that, he can erase an entire team's stocks just like that. And he's got the KO punch.
And he still has KO punch, and he's trying to make it work. There we go, 36% right off the bat.
Yeah, and unlike Cloud's limit, he can hold on to that as long as he doesn't get hit.
Oh no, that was an unfortunate get up option from G0nard. It's going to work against Peachfuzz, who had seen it buried.
Yeah, and G0nard took that stock all the way to the bank, lived up to what, 180, 190%. That's definitely what blue team wants here. Keep G0nard on the field as long as you can, so you can take advantage of that armor, of those smash attacks, that damage.
Little Mac is a good example of character that's not good in single, but might be viable in double. Look at the damage he's able to put on. When you get the
and the up Bs off that top platform.
So far, he's taken every single stock this game on Jeff Yellow team.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is Little Mac is definitely one of those characters that, in order to preserve the meta, will have to stay kind of bad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like if
you buff Little Mac,
if you buff him in any way, like he'll be too good.
He'd be nuts. I'm sure there's a couple things you could buff about Little Mac and he wouldn't be busted, but I'm not trying to find out.
It'd have to be small changes though.
Oh, he might be dead here.
No,
he made it back.
He's made it back. That's one good change that came from Smash 4 to Ultimate. He's able to side B and use his up B in the same way, the same stock.
And that's gonna take that stock. So again, I think truly, and this could just be me, you know, spitballing here. I think blue team's success is hinged entirely on G0nard. Like, Peachfuzz obviously is gonna have his role here. He's gonna have to keep his main cannon safe, but a lot of those stocks are gonna be taken away from yellow team with G0nard's Little Mac.
Peachfuzz doing a really good job stocking tanking here because Little Mac still has that abysmal recovery options.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Still could lose stocks very early, and that's what they've done really well here. Peachfuzz has always been the one to lose the stock second.
Oh yeah, that's
Black
gonna do it.
I think Black Twins just kind of knew that was gonna be done. Little Mac at the ledge.
Unfortunate, but game 1 going to blue team, and I'm not sure if, yes, look at that, 6 KOs.
6 KOs, that's what I'm talking about.
That's all of their stocks.
Putting in work with the Little Mac, and Peachfuzz just kind of there as a support just to keep them separated, as we saw.
Yeah, for sure. Game & Watch in a support role is definitely the wave here. Like, you're going to have to protect G0nard, though, and I think that game 1, taking this game 1 is super important, but the way yellow team comes out in this game 2 is going to be very important. It's going to be critical. Like, if yellow team, yeah, see, Black Twin switching to Roy, but if yellow team comes out and loses this because they didn't adapt, I think that could be it. Like, that could be a huge problem. You're down 2-0 against these guys who have shown that they're just going to melt your stocks. You know what I mean? So this is super important how they approach this game too.
Black Twins bringing out the Roy, as you mentioned. Roy, much more close quarters combat compared to Lucina, so he's probably able to put in work if he gets in now. Probably tries to 1v1 the Mac a little bit better.
Yeah, I think the name of the game here right now is Bully Little Mac. But Game & Watch, again, is not going to make that hard. It seems like he's always... Oh, there it is.
There we go. You were focused on the Game & Watch. You did not notice how fast G0nard lost his stock right there. Riddles putting in work. Like I said, just separate them, focus on the Little Mac, bully him, get him off stage, and end his stock as early as possible.
Yeah, make him not enjoy it, and that's going to be the name of the game here for Yellow Team. Bully him and make him lose his stocks early. The less time he's on stage, the better for Yellow Team.
That's two
Again,
already.
Two
with
stocks down.
not even a minute in, and G0nard already down to his last stock.
Gonna take a Peachfuzz stock there for their trouble too.
It's good work right now. Riddles gonna get hit by that super armor, but thankfully all the way across the stage. Preemptive up B though, and that's gonna cause him to lose his first stock. But they've been putting in work putting in work game too. Right?
Yeah, and that's why I was saying this game is so important, just because you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do about Little Mac. Maybe not that, but we saw that. I mean, he's already at 115%. We've seen him just get absolutely bodied all game. You know what I mean? And again, he's done.
He's done. Now they're forced to use. He's forced to take a stock from Peachfuzz, who's at 73%.
Which is a lot for Game & Watch.
Game & Watch being one of the lightest characters. Top 5, I think? So,
yeah,
doesn't have much room to work with.
It's literally a piece of paper. Yeah, these things are not looking great for Blue Team right now.
Things could still turn around really, really quickly. They still have Little Mac. Okay, never mind. We just saw some team kill right there. G0nard F-tilting at the ledge, also hitting Peachfuzz in the same time.
Yeah, definitely not the greatest trade. Anything is still possible, but this is gonna be rough. Yeah, that's ledge trump back air is gonna take that. I was about to say anything is possible, especially when Little Mac is on the screen, but wow, that's a 2v1. That's going to be difficult.
That's going to be rough. Little Mac has no support anymore, so it's just beat down on Little Mac.
For sure.
All right, well, it's 1-1 again, so
it's
definitely adapted well there. I feel like the Roy switch from Black Twins end definitely helped a lot.
Sure.
We saw some early stocks taken, especially they started bullying the Little Mac a lot more. Roy was able to put in work, focused on Peachfuzz, also took a stock off Peachfuzz in that same time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the Little Mac was gone, it was all up to Peachfuzz to stock tank, which at that point was a little bit too late. Yeah,
and it's kind of difficult, especially when your teammate is being focused on. You can really only do so much. Like, obviously, Game & Watch is a great character in his own right, but that's gonna be hard to deal with both Joker and Roy while they're like just swinging on your teammate who can barely recover. And that's one of the issues when it comes to picking a character so polarizing like Little Mac. If you're not able to babysit him and make sure he doesn't lose his stocks, you lose a ton of value for your team.
Oh, now Yellow Team just has to do a repeat performance of what they did last time. It's up to Blue Team right now to make the adaptations.
Yeah, I think Blue Team might try to change it up, might try to have Peachfuzz be a little more forward and then just sort of keep G0nard in the back for when they need to take those stocks. Sort of like what Riddles and Mewtwo were doing at EGLX when Mewtwo was playing as Bowser. But you need a very strong escort to make that work. And that might be it for... Oh, no, yeah.
No, he's still managing to hang on. Cal is such a big stage. Yeah, that's probably going to do it right there. G0nard with no jump, no side B.
Black Twin's going to lose the stock too. Oh, sorry, Riddles
right there. So it was a good trade right there in the end. But Game & Watch a little bit later than Roy is, so probably going to see Black Twins live a little bit longer than he needs to.
Well, Black Twins is like the master of living way longer than he should. Like, I've seen his Pichu get up to 200%. No
I
problem.
know, it's insane what this man can live through. Pichu at 200% is just something you should never see, but he makes it work sometimes.
KO punch is online, but it doesn't matter. Black Twins coming right down with a F smash to take that stock early from G0nard again.
It looks like Yellow Team is still sticking with their original game plan. Just bully the Little Mac as much as you can, and it's working out again.
Yeah, keep them as separated as possible. Little Mac cannot, he can't deal with the pressure from both Riddles and Blacktwins at once.
Got to push up to the ledge right now. This is not a position you want to be if you're blue team. See, again, now they're separated again. G0nard going to take Riddle's second stock off, and now he's making moves on Blacktwins.
Yeah, I feel like he wanted to come down there with the KO punch, but wasn't able to get it.
Things are working out a little bit more better right now. Still an even game despite everything.
Yeah, G0nard is in sort of a rough position percent-wise, but like, honestly, Little Mac is always at death percent. So, ooh, no, that's
gonna beat that. Yeah. You were kind of, I think G0nard was kind of hoping that Peachfuzz might be able to live a little longer, so when he loses his stock, he can stock tank and try to even things back up with the amount of damage Little Mac is able to output. But this might be it right here, but who knows?
Yeah, no, this is a strong 2v1 team. They both only have one stock, so it's just like, yeah, you just sort of have to kill them both, but that's way easier said than done.
Peachfuzz still hanging on right now. Just can't find any semblance of stage control with all this pressure at him. Oh, wait, that could be big because I don't think Riddle... Never mind. I was going to say, I don't think Riddles has access to his uppy extra hop, but he still had his jump right there.
He did 100%, and that's going to take that third game for Yellow Team. And now we saw such a dominant performance out the gate from Blue Team, and I think the honeymoon is over. Now we're in the real thick of it. You know, they're down 2-1, and it looks like Riddles and Blacktwins are going to run away with this. They've adapted super well to what to what Blue Team had going on, and we're going to see a switch to Greninja from Peachfuzz. I was thinking about that. Like, the Game & Watch wasn't really getting it done.
We'll have to see what Greninja brings to the table, because we saw in Game 1 how imperative that Game & Watch was when trying to separate Yellow Team together, but Blacktwins and Riddles have kind of figured things out games 2 and 3. Now they're going to try to close it out. So Blue Team at quite a deficit right now. They got to try to figure out a way to keep the Little Mac from getting bullied so much.
Yeah, he really is the president in this situation. You got to protect him. He's the most important piece on the board for you.
Wow.
Definitely don't want that to happen. That's another early stock. Blacktwins taking that from G0nard.
Catching his air dodge in G0nard with no option on landing, and he just kind of lost his stock so early. 89% after the hit. That was such an early stock.
Peachfuzz almost lost his stock too. In fact, I think he might be dead.
No,
he was
Blacktwins
able to get past it. No, he's not.
Catching his landing with another F smash. Blacktwins putting in work now. Tetracon going to come out, and G0nard's going to lose another stock here. Blue Team losing stocks left and right. Not even a minute in, they've lost half the stocks in doubles.
Yeah, they're just hemorrhaging stocks right now, and this is definitely not what they want at all.
This is looking like a slaughter right now.
Blacktwins is really just swinging the sword. Like, he's just hopping into the chaos and swinging the sword, getting a lot of damage, finally taking his first stock.
Blue Team taking stocks off of both Yellow Team, but damage is done. Look, G0nard 88% on his last stock. He does have the KO punch to come in handy right here.
No, he lost the KO punch and becomes a lot less dangerous at that point. G0nard could be losing. Oh, wow, really smart recovery. That high recovery is actually super, super good, because I thought he was done. He's done.
He's done, and now this is looking an impossible situation. Peachfuzz now has 4 stocks to take, 4 fresh stocks, I might add.
Yeah. Yellow Team on the power play like this is definitely not what you want to be looking at. Not in your elimination game. Things might be over for Blue Team.
It's just a matter of time right now, but Peachfuzz is going to go down swinging, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. People do tend to get a little overconfident when they have that 2v1. But, oh no. Okay, I thought the guns might have done him in, but not yet.
Yeah, that's going to do it right there. Sweet spot of back air. Riddles and Blacktwins. Wow, what a commanding game number 4 right there.
Truly a slaughter. If I could speak frankly here, that was disgusting.